Ever played a game that completely consumes you? One that makes you forget about time, food, and sleep? We're about to explore 15 of those worlds, sprawling landscapes and intense stories that are so addictive, they should come with a warning label. We begin with a titan of the gaming world, a timeless masterpiece that seems to defy aging, The Elder Scrolls. 5. Skyrim. A decade after its release, players are still uncovering its secrets. This isn't just a game, it's a second life. From the moment you escape your execution, the entire northern realm of Tamriel is yours to command. Will you be a noble warrior, a cunning thief, or a master of the arcane arts? The choice is entirely yours. The world itself is a character, from the biting winds of the snowy peaks of High Hrothgar to the eerie glowing mushrooms of Blackreach. Every cave, every ruin, every seemingly insignificant shack holds a story waiting to be discovered. The sheer freedom is staggering. You can spend hundreds of hours just exploring, ignoring the main quest entirely as you hunt dragons, join the shadowy Dark Brotherhood, or simply build a home and adopt a child. And that's before you even touch the mods. A universe of player-created content that transforms Skyrim into anything you can imagine, ensuring it remains eternally replayable. From the rugged landscapes of Skyrim, we journey to the breathtaking beauty of feudal Japan in Ghost of Tsushima. This game is a visual poem, every frame is a work of art, from the golden forests with leaves dancing in the wind to the fields of vibrant pampas grass. You are Jin Sakai, a samurai bound by a strict code of honor, forced to abandon his traditions to save his home from the overwhelming Mongol invasion. The narrative is a powerful exploration of sacrifice and the brutal cost of war. But where Ghost of Tsushima truly grips you is in its combat. You can face your enemies head-on in intense, cinematic sword duels that test your reflexes and resolve. Or you can become the Ghost, a silent predator who uses stealth and fear as weapons, striking from the shadows. The island of Tsushima is not just a backdrop, it's a living, breathing world that invites you to lose yourself in its tragic beauty. A captivating experience whether you have 10 minutes or 10 hours to spare. If you crave a challenge that will push you to your absolute limits, look no further than Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Be warned, this game is unforgiving. It will break you down, frustrate you, and make you question your skills. But the moment it clicks, the moment you master its intricate dance of parries and strikes, you will feel an unparalleled sense of accomplishment. You are the one-armed wolf, a shinobi on a quest to protect his young lord in a dark and fantastical version of Sengoku-era Japan. Unlike its Soulsborne predecessors, Sekiro reinvents combat, forcing aggressive, fast-paced encounters. Your prosthetic arm is a marvel of game design, allowing you to grapple across rooftops, deploy hidden axes, and unleash shurikens, transforming both traversal and combat. The world is a stunning yet brutal tapestry of ancient castles and serene forests, each hiding deadly foes and dark secrets. This isn't a game for the faint of heart, but for those who persevere, the reward is one of the most satisfying combat experiences ever created. Imagine emerging from an underground vault 200 years after a nuclear apocalypse into the desolate, irradiated wasteland of Boston. That is the haunting premise of Fallout 4. This game is a masterclass in environmental storytelling. Every rusted car, every crumbling skyscraper, and every forgotten terminal tells a story of a world lost to time. The exploration is simply phenomenal. You'll stumble upon decaying cityscapes, hidden military bunkers, and settlements built from the scraps of the old world. The combat is a visceral mix of real-time gunplay and the strategic VATS system, allowing you to slow time and target specific enemy limbs. But the heart of Fallout 4 lies in its freedom. Will you join the technologically advanced Institute, the militaristic Brotherhood of Steel, or fight for the freedom of synthetic humans with the Railroad? The choices you make have a tangible impact on the world and its inhabitants, creating a deeply personal journey through the ruins of civilization. Get ready for a globe-trotting adventure that feels like a summer blockbuster movie. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End is a spectacular conclusion to Nathan Drake's story, blending explosive action sequences with a surprisingly mature and heartfelt narrative. Years after retiring from the treasure hunting life, Nate is pulled back in for one last heist by his long-lost brother, Sam. What follows is a breathtaking journey through lush jungles, ancient ruins, and pirate utopias, all rendered with an incredible level of detail. The gameplay is a thrilling mix of third-person shooting, parkour-style platforming, and clever puzzle solving. The set pieces are legendary, from a frantic car chase through the streets of Madagascar to a daring escape from a collapsing clock tower. But what truly makes Uncharted 4 special are its characters. The witty banter and genuine camaraderie between Nate, Elena, and Sully make you feel like you're part of their family, making the emotional stakes of their final adventure feel incredibly real. Heed the call of the Raven and forge your own Viking saga in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. In this massive open-world RPG, you are Ivor, a fierce Norse warrior leading your clan to a new home in the fractured kingdoms of Dark Age England. This game is huge, a sprawling and visually stunning world that is an absolute joy to explore. The narrative is a complex tapestry of political alliances, personal betrayals, and the clash of cultures between the invading Norsemen and the resident Saxons. But let's be honest, the true thrill of Valhalla lies in leading your Viking longship up the rivers of England and launching brutal, full-scale raids on fortified monasteries and wealthy settlements. The combat is weighty and visceral, letting you dual-wield axes, shields, or even massive two-handed swords as you cleave through your enemies. It's a game that successfully blends the stealth mechanics of classic Assassin's Creed with the epic scale and brutal combat of a Viking epic. Do you have an insatiable appetite for destruction? Does the idea of tethering a dictator's statue to a helicopter and using it as a wrecking ball sound like a good time? If so, then Just Cause 3 is your ultimate playground of chaos. Set on the sun-drenched Mediterranean island of Medici, you are Rico Rodriguez, a one-man army tasked with liberating your homeland from the iron fist of General Di Ravello. The story is merely an excuse for what the game does best: explosive, physics-defying mayhem. The star of the show was your grappling hook, parachute, and wingsuit combination, which once mastered allows for incredible freedom of movement. Soar through the skies, hijack fighter jets in midair, and use your tethers to create Rube Goldberg machines of destruction. From idyllic beaches to snow-capped mountains, the massive island is a breathtaking sandbox that is begging to be blown to smithereens. Prepare for the hunt of a lifetime. Monster Hunter World is a game built around a simple yet incredibly addictive gameplay loop. Hunt massive, awe-inspiring monsters, carve them up for materials, and use those materials to craft more powerful weapons and armor to hunt even bigger, more dangerous monsters. Each creature is a unique boss fight, with its own behaviors, attack patterns, and weaknesses that you must learn and exploit. The game takes you to the new world, a vibrant and dynamic ecosystem where monsters interact with each other and their environment. Watching a Rathalos swoop down to snatch an Anjanath in its talons is a sight to behold. The sheer depth of customization is staggering, with 14 different weapon types that all play completely differently, from the nimble dual blades to the explosive gun lance. Whether you hunt solo or team up with 3 other players in thrilling co-op, Monster Hunter World offers hundreds of hours of challenging and deeply rewarding gameplay. There are games, and then there is Red Dead Redemption 2. This isn't just a game, it's a living, breathing world of unprecedented detail and immersion. Set in a fictionalized American frontier in 1899, you are Arthur Morgan, a senior member of the Van der Linde gang struggling to survive in a world that no longer wants outlaws. The level of detail is simply mind-boggling. From the way mud cakes onto Arthur's boots to the individual conversations you can overhear in the bustling city of Saint-Denis, this world feels utterly real. The story is a masterpiece of modern gaming, a poignant and tragic tale of loyalty, betrayal, and the slow, painful death of the Wild West. You'll spend hours just living in this world, hunting, fishing, playing poker, or simply riding through the stunningly diverse landscapes, from the snowy grizzlies to the swampy bayous of Lemoyne. It's an emotional, unforgettable journey that will stay with you long after the credits roll. For those who love a deep, engrossing story combined with strategic gameplay, SpellForce 3 Reforced is a hidden gem. This game masterfully blends the epic scope of a role-playing game with the tactical depth of a real-time strategy game. Taking place before the events of the original SpellForce, you are thrust into a world torn apart by the aftermath of the Mage Wars. A mysterious plague known as the Bloodburn is ravaging the land, and a charismatic leader is using the chaos to whip up hatred against magic users. The narrative is incredibly well written, with every main and side quest feeling meaningful and meticulously crafted. The visuals are breathtaking for an RTS, with lush, detailed environments that are a feast for the eyes. You will create your own hero, gather companions, and build up your army, seamlessly transitioning from controlling your party in classic RPG style to commanding large-scale battles. It's a game that can easily consume dozens of hours as you lose yourself in its rich world and compelling story. Often called one of the most underrated RPGs of its time, Kingdoms of Amalur, Re-Reckoning is a game that deserves a second look. You are the Fateless One, a mortal resurrected from the dead, your destiny unwritten in a world where everyone else's fate is sealed. This unique premise places you at the center of a war against a tyrannical, immortal king. Where Amalur truly shines is its combat system. It's fast, fluid, and incredibly fun, blending hack-and-slash action with deep RPG customization. You can mix and match abilities from the might, finesse, and sorcery skill trees to create your own unique playstyle. The world is a vibrant and colorful high fantasy setting, filled with intriguing lore crafted by best-selling author R.A. Salvatore. While some of its quests can feel repetitive, the core combat and deep character progression make it an engaging adventure that is well worth experiencing. Prepare to be humbled. Elden Ring is not just a game, it's a cultural phenomenon. From the brilliant minds at From Software, this is the culmination of everything they learned from the Dark Souls series, expanded into a truly breathtaking open world. The Lands Between is a world of mythic scale and melancholic beauty, where every corner hides a new discovery, a terrifying boss, a hidden catacomb, a stunning vista, or a piece of cryptic lore. The freedom is absolute. If a boss is too difficult, you are encouraged to go explore, get stronger, and come back later. The combat is a brutal but fair test of skill, demanding mastery of timing, dodging, and striking. And the build variety is immense, allowing you to be anything from a heavily armored knight with a colossal sword to a nimble sorcerer who vanquishes foes from afar. The epic soundtrack and cinematic cutscenes elevate the experience to something truly special, an emotional roller coaster that represents the pinnacle of world design and challenging gameplay. After a notoriously rocky launch, Cyberpunk 2077 has risen from the ashes to become the masterpiece it was always meant to be. Step into the neon-drenched dystopian metropolis of Night City, a world where corporate greed and cybernetic augmentation have run rampant. You are V, a mercenary whose life gets turned upside down after a heist goes horribly wrong. The city itself is the star of the show, a dense, vertical, and jaw-droppingly detailed urban jungle that feels truly alive. From the towering skyscrapers of the city center to the grimy back alleys of Watson, Night City is a place you can get lost in for hours. The game is a deep RPG with incredible characters and a story that will stick with you, filled with difficult choices and profound consequences. The freedom to customize your character's skills, appearance, and playstyle is unparalleled, allowing you to tackle missions with brute force, stealthy hacking, or charismatic dialogue. This is a game crafted with passion, a comeback story for the ages, and a truly unforgettable cyberpunk experience. The day is for the living, but the night belongs to the infected, who, Stay Human builds upon the foundation of its beloved predecessor, delivering a bigger world and an expanded parkour system that is second to none. Set 20 years after the first game, you are Aiden, an infected survivor with incredible agility, searching for your lost sister in the sprawling, decaying European city of Villador. During the day, you'll leap across rooftops, scale buildings, and use your parkour skills to navigate the urban jungle. But when night falls, the true horrors emerge. Faster, stronger, and more aggressive zombies flood the streets, turning every excursion into a terrifying, high-stakes gamble for survival. The contrast between day and night creates a tense and thrilling gameplay loop, where the greatest rewards are often found in the darkest places. If you love a good zombie apocalypse with a healthy dose of high-flying acrobatics, Dying Light 2 offers countless hours of fun. we end with a game that many consider to be one of the greatest of all time. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is a monumental achievement in video game storytelling and world building. You are Geralt of Rivia, a professional monster slayer, searching for your adopted daughter, Ciri, who is being hunted by a spectral cavalcade known as the Wild Hunt. The world is vast, beautiful, and filled with morally complex characters and quests that feel more meaningful than the main stories of other games. From the war-torn fields of Velen to the bustling city of Novigrad and the windswept isles of Skellige, every region is meticulously crafted and packed with secrets to uncover. The writing is superb, tackling mature themes with nuance and wit. The combat is a fluid dance of swordplay, dodges, and Witcher signs. The Witcher 3 is a game that respects your intelligence, immerses you completely in its world, and delivers an unforgettable adventure that sets the standard for the entire RPG genre. But wait, we have one bonus game for you. For fans of fast-paced, pixel-perfect action, Dead Cells is the king of the roguelite genre. You are a failed alchemical experiment, a reanimated corpse trying to fight your way off a cursed island. Each run is different, with procedurally generated levels, a massive arsenal of weapons, and a wide variety of grotesque enemies. The combat is incredibly fluid and responsive, and the game's tough but fair difficulty makes every victory feel earned. With each death, you'll unlock new weapons and permanent upgrades, making you stronger for your next attempt. It's a brutally challenging yet immensely satisfying game that is a must-play for anyone who loves a good challenge. And that wraps up our list of 15 insanely addictive games. We know we've only scratched the surface, and choosing which games to feature was an incredibly difficult task. What are the games that you just can't put down? Let us know your favorites in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of gaming. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.